Yes, guys, welcome to your Chelsea v Burnley preview. As we do go into this must-win game against Burnley before our game against Arsenal, then we got Villa after that, and then I don't even know who we have after Villa. But we got a decently hard run coming up, but we know how we are in hard games. We like to play really, really well. But I'm not going to count Burnley as one of these games. Last time out, I believe they did come back from 2-0 down to beat Palace 3-2. Amazing performance, by the way, by Burnley. Amazing comeback. But yeah, I just want to start off this preview talking about a certain someone, Minerals. Yeah, you had a stinker, mate. You always have a stinker when it comes to Enzo Fernandez. You probably won't watch this. Because, you hate having a Enzo Fernandez fanboy, because I do like Enzo Fernandez a lot. I actually rate him really highly. Read you facts. Enzo Fernandez is not playing at left wing. Yes, he may position there, but he roams. He roams. He's a free roaming player. You could sometimes see him on the right. You could sometimes see him on the left. You could sometimes see him roam around in the half spaces. You could sometimes see him down the middle. He roams. He's a roaming player. So technically he's not a left winger, but do anything to suit your agenda. And yes, he is world class. He has some of the highest chance creations in the league. Big chances, I even believe he's top 15, top 10. I need someone to verify that for me. But I know he's got some of the highest chances created. He is also one of our leading goal scorers and one of our leading goals and assisters. He quite literally controls the game in terms of tempo, in terms of spreading passes out wide to Pedro, whatever. He is a top midfielder. He's top. He's improving a lot defensively as well. But yeah, let's just run this agenda on him, yeah? What did you tweet again? But didn't you hear, mate? Liam Rosinya said he's a world-class midfielder. That's why he's playing at left wing. I want to laugh it off because it's actually horrendous how your football knowledge and your takes are. Stick to talking shit about Clear Lake and Blue Coat and leave the football chatter to us because you're clueless, Mr. Minerals. And no, I'm not a Clear Lake outer fully. In a row, I'm down the middle. Like, there's stuff what they do really well, there's stuff what they do horrendous. And I was going to turn this into a video, but might as well just add this as its own segment. This project can work, but they need to sell players who are not good enough. They need to sell Tosson, they probably need to sell Badisil, they need to sell Disasi. There are certain players in this squad who are not going to make it in this project. They also probably need to sell one of our left wingers. Quentin's coming in, they want a left wing /10, so surely that's one of the left wingers gone, and I see that being Garnacho. I see Gibson as a better prospect. And strikers, I do think we need to probably... I'm not sure if we need to invest in a striker. We got Mega coming in, we got Pedro. Liam Delap, I think, needs to be sold. I've seen enough of Delap to know he's not good enough. That whole game is not gaslighting me into bullshit. But we do need a centre-back. 100%. And midfield, I do think we're fine. We might need a 8/10, not just a sole 8. I want someone who can play 10 like Enzo Fernandez. So yeah, that's my thoughts on the project. It can work, and I think it will work. It just needs some patience. This fan base doesn't have that, and it needs some right execution. In terms of signings, what I'd actually want, I'd probably want... Right, what I want probably won't happen. I want Ndiaye. Will Ndiaye happen? Probably not. Everton wants to keep their best players. Everton has a decently ambitious project, as they are also pushing for Europe. I want Ndiaye. It probably won't happen. I want for centre back. I will be brutally honest with you. I want Slotterbeck. Probably won't happen though. But what gives me a glimmer of hope is that he's been on our scouting list for around a year, I'm pretty sure. Max London's first and Hyphens did actually tweet out a list of centre-backs for scouting. Slotterbeck is on that list. And then for the 8/10, I don't know. Honestly, I actually don't know. I feel like Lucas Jusic from Sociedad isn't a bad shout. He's very versatile. He can play in the 8, he can play in the 10. There's probably other names I'm missing out on as well. But let's get right into this Burnley preview. Burnley, top relegation fighter. Honestly, I don't think they're the worst side I've ever seen. Wolves has proven though that even the sittest sides can get points from the bigger teams. Arsenal, you're bottling the league. But that's for football roundup talk. So yeah, we'll leave that out. If it is Tottenham, by the way. But Burnley, they're not the worst side ever. They're not the best. They're 19th. I do feel like some of their results have been unlucky. But Scott Parker also isn't good enough for the Premier League. And that's me being brutally honest with you. He is not good enough. But you also have to maybe blame on recruitment partly. They've kind of built a squad to come right back up. But yeah. Now let's move on to Chelsea. Chelsea has gone on a decent run here. Yes, that Leeds game has been frustrating, but we did respond to that with a lovely 4-0 win against Hull. Before that, what did we do before that? 3-1 against Wolves, and then we lost to Arsenal 1-0 in the Carabao Cup second leg. And yeah, we won most of our we've won every single game other than 3. So 7 and 10, quite good. He's also got big statement wins against Napoli, which has been key for us. Now this is where our run is getting more difficult. This is where Liam Rosenior shows what he's all about. And I do think he's a top manager who will probably be at this club for the next 5 to 10 years. And yeah, now let's get into my lineup. In goal, Robert Sanchez. Why shouldn't I pick Robert Sanchez? At the back, Reece James, Saliba, Sarr, and Hato. I want to see Fofana rested. Midweek, we have... Do you have anyone midweek? I really can't think if we have anyone midweek. No, we don't. But we do have Arsenal next, and I want to make sure he's fit for Arsenal. So even if that means resting him, I don't care. Rest him. I want to see Sarr start in the Premier League, and Burnley would be a perfect game for him to start. Hato, he's been putting in some good performances recently, and with James, we need our captain. And also because he's fit. Saliba, he's in good form. In midfield pivot, I'm going to go for Santos and Caicedo with Enzo in the 10. Now, you could call this a 4-3-3. You can call it what you like, because Enzo in the 10 is basically an 8. This midfield 3 has been performing really well together, I will not lie to you. And I feel really confident with this midfield trio. And in my opinion, probably some of the best midfield trios in the league, along with Bruno Guimaraes, Tonali, and Joelinton. Santos and Caicedo has been performing brilliantly, with Enzo also doing well. I don't think Caicedo's been actually brilliant, like I said he was literally 10 seconds ago, but he's been good. Now, on the left, this is where shock comes in. I've gone with Derry. Now, the reason why I've gone with Derry is because I don't want to see Garner ball, and I want to see Neto as an impact of this game. So I'm going with Jesse Derry on the left. He put in a good cameo against Hull for his first Chelsea senior debut. Yes, it was off the bench for, I believe it was 25 minutes. But still, a debut is a debut. On the right, I've gone with Esteval. I feel like Esteval is our best right winger. And up front, I'm going with João Pedro. Come on, man. João Pedro is in top form in the league. Why rest someone who's in good form in back-to-back games? We didn't need João Pedro against Hull, which is a good thing. So now he's fully fit and fully running for this game. Cucurella is set to be out for 3 or 4 weeks. But Liam Rosinia hasn't confirmed a time frame. That's just come from news reports. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching my score prediction before I say bye. I'm going to go with a 3-0 Chelsea win. And I'm going with a João Pedro brace. And I'm going to go with... I want to go Jesse Derry if he starts, but I don't even know if he'll start. I think he'll be on the bench. Let's go with Enzo Fernandez to score a third. Thank you guys so much for watching. Football roundup on Sunday. A review for Chelsea Burnley tomorrow. There might be 2 videos tomorrow. But yeah, peace.